All right, collective. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you're all doing good on this Monday. So, for all of my tribe, I apologize again that the comments can't be on, but I'm not going to put up with the harassment and have everything interrupted. So, these people that this is what they want to do with their lives, they're just going to have to go on someone else's channel and do it. This is becoming out of control for many people that have platforms, the truth seekers, they're messengers. Um, so it's a whole new level of, pathetic is basically all I can say. If you don't like somebody, you don't like what their content is, you are triggered by them, their messages, then you shouldn't be on their channel. Now, if you're a person that's healthy and you get triggered, then when you get done watching, you're going to go back and you're going to figure out, why did that trigger me? And you're going to figure out that that was something within you that came out through that person. And all these negative people, when they get on, their energy is here. So their messages come out, they get exposed. Well, they don't like it. Well, then don't be a criminal. Don't be a thief. Don't be a bad person. You know? Anyway, I hope all of you are having a wonderful day. It's very beautiful where I'm at. Um, I've got a lot of downloads. I really am not in the mood to bring a lot of them out today. Because I'm sick of all the negativity. I'm sick of all the negativity. But I will say, the person that's out there that's using my Uber account, you think this is funny, don't you? First of all, I haven't Ubered in years. So I know you thought it was funny when you were using my Uber account to run around and commit crimes and go to the bank, take out money out of my accounts, not yours, mine. Your shopping sprees, all the things that you've done under my Uber account. You people are on a new scale of stupidity. It's on the highest level I've ever seen. And there's about 5 of you that just dropped off. I am trying to understand how you can be a grown adult and you think it's okay to help destroy someone's life. And half of you that have participated in the bullshit against me, you don't even know me. You have never, ever met me. But someone put some money in front of you or a bribe or something because they knew you were greedy and you were small-minded. Go ahead and be that small-minded individual because it's going to put you in handcuffs. And now about 10 of you just dropped off. So keep on Ubering because I don't Uber. And I have only Ubered once this last year. And I didn't use my Uber account because my girlfriend is an Uber driver. I just have to call her and she will come get me wherever I'm at. So keep it up because you're a dingbat. All of you that want to keep harming and hurting other people that have channels, and we are out here to do the right thing, it shows how small-minded you are. And you do not have the brain capacity to become the person that you are put here to be, to evolve into. There's a bunch of you that need to learn about kinetic energy. Okay? There's a whole bunch of you that are all into energy manipulation. Well, you better learn about kinetic energy because that just tells me all of you that play in energy the way you do, you don't know anything about kinetic energy. Hold on, I have to let my dog in. Hold on, Manny. There you go. All right, one treat each. That's it, girls. Come here. One treat Okay, so let's move on. I will continue to expose people that have done me wrong in court and that chose to get on the bandwagon with my family, because I've never got to defend myself. I don't like to do this because this is not who I am. But guess what? You continue to steal my mail, hack me, stalk me, create lies about me, put hits out on me. It never ends with you people stealing my mail, creating other websites, platforms as me, trying to say I'm a prostitute, I'm a whore, I'm all kinds of crazy things that I've never, ever, ever been. So every one of you that thought it was so funny to join in, and I've never, ever once been able to defend myself. The court of law is so corrupt, it's so disgusting to me that a judge, will allow people to come in, doesn't bother to do their background checks and see who they are as a character witness, but they can go ahead and make up any bullshit they want and get it notarized by a fake notary, a piece of shit lawyer, whole tribe of mental midgets, and go, oh, put the mallet down and go, we're going to give you everything that was hers. Because this crazy, whacked out psycho family says. So every one of you that thought this was so goddamn funny to do to me, your story will come out. Because there's way worse shit that all you guys got hidden in your closets than I do. You've had multiple chances since my father died, which it's almost been 16. He died in 2010. And all of you wanted what wasn't yours. And just so you know, every one of you that took anything that was not yours, it's cursed. Your life is about to fall apart like you never ever saw it fall apart. So get ready. I'm the last person you people ever should have come up against, because you know what? I know how to stand on my own. I know how to be alone. I know how to get up when I get kicked down. I'm not a crybaby bitch like the rest of you, and I can't be bought. So I had some messages, some cards that just came out randomly. We have Lorenzo. We have Trent. Julissa. Davis. Ruiz. Thomas. Brooks. Somebody's a joker. Aries. Glenview, Ohio. Oh, and since Ohio comes up, someone tried to hack me the other day from Ohio. That was a really bad move. And weird how I brought up that whole court that is in Ohio. Remember how I brought that up the other day on the channel? Weird, right? Weird, yeah. Centerville, Georgia. Someone drives a Mustang. We got Rome. And church. Fake leader convinced clergy to go against you. You know, how are you in charge of a church and you're a leader of a church and you convince a group of people to go after somebody? If you are a true religious person and you're connected to God, why would you not turn it over to God to handle? Why would you tell your people to go after somebody? That's not it. That is not something God would do. That's not something Jesus would tell you to do. If you're a true leader, you would say, sit back and watch that person fall. It'll happen. They'll do it to themselves. So you're a fake ass leader. You're going to take a whole church down with you, buddy. Yep, you will. But obviously this church likes to money launder. So let's see. Since we got the zodiac cards here, let's see who this church leader, their zodiac sign is, since that card was there. We got Earth signs and Virgo. So double confirmation on the Virgo. We got Capricorn and Taurus. Okay. See what else. Because this is multiple churches that do this. So Capricorn. Look at that. Double on Capricorn. Double on Taurus. Fire sign energy. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Neptune energy. Well, that's going to hurt. Woo. Oh, man. So, with this Neptune energy, let me just read you guys a little bit something about Neptune, okay? Because this is like, everything's coming up from the surface, all right? But I'm going to read you guys a little bit more about Neptune. So, I'll just put it this way. What was once forgotten that someone thought was buried for good, it's now coming back. Okay? This is going to hurt a bunch of people. Okay? Because do you know what else Neptune's about? Neptune's about abundance. Okay? So this is about creating this group of people to come together to steal from people. So this is a group of thieves. That's all this is. This is a church hiding behind a church to do all kinds of nasty deeds. And the other thing too, that Neptune is connected to besides abundance, also Jupiter is about abundance too, but vision. So just so you know, vision. So they had a vision to go after somebody, to destroy them. This is probably wanting to take someone's destiny, the same old crap that we just have to deal with over and over. Okay, so here's Neptune. Like a cool blue pearl floating in an inky sea, this planet symbolizes how we float in the ocean of the collective consciousness. The Neptune, the modern ruler of Pisces, takes about 165 years to tour the zodiac. On a practical level, it signals water, liquids, oils, and art supplies. On a challenging day, it shows how we avoid gritty reality and truth, how we escape through our imagination, addictions, or martyrism. On a lovely day, Neptune speaks of spirituality, imagination, and psychic perception. Okay? Now, there's a challenge here with this, because when this comes up like this, and with what we're talking about here, this group leader is now overwhelmed. Okay? They're seriously overwhelmed. They took their imagination and they created this giant vision of somebody that was untrue and got all these people on board to attack this person. Okay? Now, if another thing too, if some of you over and over have moved and you constantly have pipes breaking, your water messed with, or your water's been poisoned, guess where it came from? Guess where it came from? This group of buffoons. They conjured this up to happen to you. Okay? Just so you know. Happened to me. Happened to me. All right. Let's see. One last roll through here. See what else we have. Ooh, we got Jupiter energy. Well, remember, Jupiter's about abundance too. Oh, Lord. And we got an Aries. I'll read you guys some more about Jupiter, okay? Remember, Jupiter is a planet. You don't want to mess with Jupiter energy and you are not grounded individual. It'll come back and it will bite you in the ass, okay? You don't play, like, when you guys, I don't understand why people don't understand things better before they start playing in these energies. Because it will create things for you that you will not be able to take back, okay? Jupiter's all about expansion, okay? So, this cult leader, religious leader, thought by getting the whole group involved, they would expand their vision, and they would also, because people think when they get in numbers, they become stronger to attack a person and take a person down. Okay. Jupiter also is about law. Okay. It's about education as well. And it's about philosophy and travel. Okay. So here I'll read some things to you about Jupiter. Jupiter, the traditional ruler of Sagittarius and Pisces, is a huge gas giant, 2.5 times the volume of all the other planets put together. It takes 12 years to circle the zodiac, spending roughly only 1 year in each sign, named for the ruler of all the gods and surrounded by 79 known moons. Jupiter never does anything in small proportions. So you see where they were using Jupiter? Jupiter, you're supposed to think bigger, okay? Now, when you're thinking, you have to understand though, so the scenario requires you to be expansive and forgiving. Deal with it in a spacious, curious, fair, and philosophical way. Think globally. Bring in contributions from all around the world. Consider traveling physically or traveling with your senses by listening to music from a less familiar culture or tasting their food. Talk to people who grew up in circumstance foreign to you and get their viewpoint. Diversify your perspective and that of your team to discover the missing pieces need to make up a large whole. Engage in abundant optimism. Get the word out through generosity. Give abundantly, and goodwill comes back to you. Invest in education, publication, and broadcasting. Just be careful that your generosity is actually truthful and authentic. Just be careful that your generosity is still actually helping the recipient, not enabling or burdening them. Okay? So you got to remember, when you want to play with this energy, it expands wherever you go. So if you're using Jupiter's energy to expand something negatively, just think of what that's going to do. Okay? All right, so this cult leader, religious leader of this church, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, but double on the Virgo, double on the Capricorn, and double on the Aries. And while I was sitting there trying to read, they kept telling me something about New Zealand. Okay, something is connected to some of you guys with New Zealand. Okay, it could be offshore accounts, guys. That seems to be such a huge thing right now. All right, let's see what's going on in this deck. I won't use this for a while. I guess somebody took a shopping spree, they're telling me, to Saks with someone else's money. It's being tracked. Everything you bought from Saks, you're in deep shit, man. Somebody's got an account at Goldman Sachs. All right. Divine Feminine. You're birthing new things. You're coming into full alignment with yourself. Look, you're standing your ground, okay? You are spiritually connected. You are, oh, look at that. The universe. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You are so connected. Divine Femme, look at you go, girl. Yeah, you put yourself in timeout. This is about you gaining divine wisdom. This is about you finding yourself. This is all about you going deep and figuring things out. You were stuck in your head for a long time, okay? You were in a mental imprisonment, but you're coming out of it. You went through a lot of heartache and loss, okay? Which many of us have, okay? You had several people stab you in the back. You had sadness and isolation, okay? But you're going to be fine because you're already here, okay? So that's past energy. This is this sadness and isolation. You're still in timeout, but the sadness and isolation here. See this? Your whole family, your friends, everybody booted you. They left you for dead. That's what happened. That puts you here. You're going to have a material harvest, okay? Because you embraced, you're like, okay, go ahead. Kick me to the curb. Stomp me to the curb. Whatever you people think you need to do, I will. Sorry, my work phone. Okay, so you embrace this. And that's what you do. When you go through this, you go, okay, see you later, alligator, you know? Okay? You will have victory and success. Somebody's going to come in towards you, Divine Feminine, okay? They want you to share love with them. I'm not so bought on this energy right now, though. I didn't get a good feeling, okay? I feel like this person is partnered up with someone behind the scenes. I feel like you're being tested, okay? Yeah, just breathe, okay? Just breathe. You have somebody that this person is involved with that's trying to be you, okay? They're marrying you. So this person needs to come in because they need your energy for their sewer maiden. See? There's somebody that's marrying you, my dear. So don't buy it. Don't buy it. I knew I could feel it. Yeah. Yep. They're also working on your crown chakra, trying to block your crown. Okay? So you aren't getting downloads. You're not getting messages. You're stuck in your head. You don't know what's really going on. You're the problem. You're delusional, not them. Move from this. Okay? This person is going to really come in and try and really play on your heart. Okay? I don't feel like you will even deal with it, though, because you have the wisdom. You have divine wisdom. You also have a passed on loved one. Okay? You have a passed on loved one that's protecting you. Oh, look. If this person attempts this, they've already done a lot of crap to you. They're going to jail. The minute they even set this plan in motion, they're going to jail. Spirit just says they're going to jail anyways, so this is why they're trying to do this. Okay? So many of us need these people because they lied on us, said things about us that weren't true. So many of us have people that have said they're married to us and we're not married to them. So this could be a case for you where someone's claiming that they're married to you, dating you, they slept with you, whatever it is, and none of it ever happened. Okay? So they need to come in and get the connection going there. Do not let this person in. They're going to jail no matter what. So just don't even deal with it. Yeah. Patience and planning. Okay? That's what they're doing behind the scenes. Patience and planning. They've been real patient. I bet they have. These are your passed on loved ones and ancestors observing you, watching over you. You're protected on all sides, my dear. Yes, you are. Okay? See, this is why they want to come in. Your dreams are coming true. This is the reason why, and you're spreading your wings, okay? What else for the Divine Femme? There's an authority figure out here. A very stern authority figure that doesn't put up with shit. Watching this whole thing go down. Did I not say they know this plan's in action? This man knows. This is your family is doing this to you. Okay? This is a good authority figure. We don't have many, but that we do have some. Okay? He knows. He knows this plan is in action for you. Okay? Look how good this person wants to make you feel. Like, oh, we were meant to be together. I made a mistake. I mean, I didn't mean to do what I did. It's bullshit. Your family's doing this to you. It's your family. They told this individual, this is an opportunity. Get on it. We need you to do this. We got to pull this off. Okay? Because they're all holding on real tight to what was yours, honey. This person is going to put this on thick. Okay? You obviously really liked this person, really had love for this person. Okay? This person is connected to your family somehow. Okay? You could have been maybe married to this person. You divorced him. And now they're like, oh, well, I'm going to go back. Because they went in and told a whole bunch of lies about you. I'm telling you, this person is full of shit. Yes, they can get the panties off anybody, right? They can charm anybody. They can sell an ice cube to an Eskimo. This person is not right for you. Okay? Keep spreading your wings. Because your dreams are going to come true. All right, one last round and we're done with this story. What else, Spirit? Giving and receiving. This is your passed on loved ones. They're giving to you. These are spiritual gifts that you've received from them. This is what these people want from you too. Okay? They want your destiny. They want how gifted you are to become theirs. It doesn't work this way. I do not understand why people don't get this. Whoever you are, you went to hell and back like I did. What makes these idiots think that they don't have to go through that part? You just don't get to step into someone's north node when they worked so hard to get there. It doesn't work that way. You people obviously do not know about energy signatures. You do not understand what a person's essence means. You obviously don't understand DNA, light codes. You don't understand anything about spirituality. Because if you did, you can clone a person, sure you can, but you will never have their energy signature. You will never have their DNA exactly, and you will not have their essence. And you have to have all those things to be that person exactly, or to ever destiny swap or steal their life. Idiots, man. I'm so sick of these people. Yeah. This person is a fake. They're out here pretending to be you, my dear. You're the real teacher, okay? People love you. I know you've gotten down. I can feel it. I know you've cried a lot when no one's seen it. It's okay. When you cry, you're cleansing your soul and your spirit. And then you ascend to another place. There is spiritual growth when you allow yourself to feel the pain. It is okay, because you can't move on from that pain unless you work through it. So don't be ashamed. And you're definitely not alone. You might feel alone in the 3D, but in the 5D, you are so surrounded by so much love. So don't forget it, okay? Like I said, this individual got with his sewer maiden. And your family has decided that the sewer maiden should rise above you. They kicked you to the curb. They left you for dead. And they decided that this person should be you. This person's a fake. They're a fraud. Everyone knows it. This person can't stand in your power at all. It's not working. It's backfiring. This person looks like the idiot that they are. Okay? Don't even pay attention to this person. This person is unraveling. Oh, they just told me this person's going to get real, real sick. They keep stepping into your energy. And this person keeps trying to project disease, mental illness on you. Well, guess what? It's already happening to this person. This person will be soon in a mental ward. Okay? Do not put any attention to this because your dreams are coming true, sweetie. Yep. You will have nothing but success and growth. Okay? Ignore this. But don't let this person in. You had confirmation after confirmation after confirmation that this person, they have been working with this person because your family thinks they know you so well. Just like my family thinks they knew me. My family never knew me because they never wanted to know me. All my family ever did was sit back and make fun of me, poke at me, and create narratives that were untrue and use me as their whipping post and their scapegoat. They never were ever interested in getting to know who I really was. And that happened to you. So you know what? When they do this, they never knew you. So they're trying to send someone in on what they believe that they have told everyone you are and what they now have convinced themselves that you are. And it is the furthest thing from the truth, my dear. Let's get out my new cards. Remember my new cards? I love these new cards. They keep telling me they're trying to do energy manipulation on you. So let's see. It won't work. You're so far. These people don't understand. When you're dark and you're negative, you will never be able to step into someone who is not. Someone that doesn't play in those modalities. Somebody that doesn't choose to have a hardened black soul and heart. You will never, ever, ever be able to be that person. It doesn't work that way. Leg, brain, toes. So they're trying to attack with the leg. This is about your stability. This is about you standing firm, okay? Because they want you to be flexible with them fucking you over, okay? This is about your endurance. This is about your pursuit with your passion to become who you've become, okay? This is about you becoming independent from anybody that wants to hurt you, anybody that is not healthy for you, okay? This, when the leg is here too, this is about you jumping hurdle after hurdle, okay? This is about you climbing the ladder and you start to climb, and they do something to push you back down, okay? These cards are all upright because you're winning. They're not. Brain, okay? They're trying to attack your brain, okay? Somebody's got syphilis. Someone's got syphilis. Ooh, be real careful. That could be why they're sending this person back in towards you, honey. Because they could have said, just like they've done to me, that you have HIV, you got AIDS, you got something going on. They all went into court, signed papers, and said, oh yeah, I slept with her, I gave it to her. Yep, me too. Me too. When none of it was ever true. So they could be trying to send someone back because my family tried to do this. They paid this jackass that they knew. That's called premeditated murder. When you knowingly are sending someone back to infect a person. Okay? They're also attacking your higher consciousness. They're trying to tap in and steal your divine wisdom and knowledge. Okay? Whoever I'm talking to, you're a very critical thinker. Okay? They don't like that about you. They do not like that about you. You love to be outside too, okay? And you're thinking more clear now than you ever did before. And they can't stand this because now your downloads are coming in faster. You are remembering past things that you never did before. You're uncovering things about you that happened to you from the time when you were a child. And that's what they tried for years to keep hidden from you, okay? And also, you're doing really good with balancing out your divine masculine and feminine energies, okay? So they're trying to attack your brain, but who cares? Let them go. Like I said, somebody's going to end up in a mental jacket, in a mental ward, okay? Toes. They attack your toes. This is about your balance. This is also about circulation, your stability, your forward progress, okay? Somebody's doing voodoo on you, so you've been feeling pins and needles in your feet, your toes. That's voodoo. Okay. When they attack your toes, that's disturbing your connection to the earth as well. Okay. Um, and our feet, remember, our feet are a very vulnerable part of our body. Okay. So they don't like that you're being vulnerable. And when I mean vulnerable, that means you're opening yourself up to things that they don't understand. Okay? Because they can't. They don't have the brain capacity to go to this place. All these types of individuals do not have the brain capacity, because if they did, they would go find themselves, but they don't. That's why they can't understand you. Okay? They're too lazy. Okay, they're trying to send you heart attacks and stroke spells. Here's your wrist. But this heart attack and stroke, that's a stuck energy on them now. Ooh, that's bad. That's a stuck energy on them. Wow. All right, your wrist. Your wrist is about flexibility, adaptability. So when they attack on your wrist, think about someone putting a rope here or like handcuffs and constraining you. Okay. It's also about sensitivity, your pulse. Okay. They can stop your pulse. You know what happens. All right. Also, many people don't talk about this. Everybody, you get to a certain point where they send stupid little monitoring spirits, right? You guys know what those are if you're far enough advanced. All right. Did you know that they can send those through your body? But they always start with the wrist because that's where your pulse is. Okay. So they've been trying to send a monitoring spirit that gets embedded in your wrist. Okay. Because they can't stand your well being. They'd want to stop it. So with the heart here, okay. Remember, the heart's about love. And no matter what they've done to you, no matter how bad they've torn you down, no matter how many people have gone out there and trashed you, you can still give and receive love. Okay? That is huge. It's huge. No matter what my family, friends, exes, anyone I know that came up against me for whatever reason they felt it was right, I can always stand in love. I can get up every day and still be grateful I have another day, even if it's hard for me. I can still go out and about with my day and be kind and loving to people. I can still find love in the smallest, tiniest things. These people can't, because they need materialism for love. They need to take from people to find love. These people don't feel good by doing good deeds. They get off by taking. They're takers, okay? These are roaches. The heart has to do with your vitality, your strength, courage, also your core, your passion, your emotions. So, someone's going to die from a heart attack or a stroke. There might be multiple people because this is the energy they were sending towards you, honey. Blood. No, so they did a blood ritual on you. Okay. So when this card, the blood comes up, this is always related to family issues. So this is your family, your creepy family that they think they're a bunch of badasses. Okay. They're trying to take their family issues that they created for you and keep them stuck on you. Because these people don't want to take any accountability. Okay. They're pissed you're still alive. They're pissed that you exist. Okay. They can't believe that you're still here after everything they've done to you, after all the money they've put into this plan, this plot against you. It is unnerving to them. They have a lot of guilt. They'll never admit it. And the guilt is now coming up and creating all kinds of mental illness for them and disease within their body that they wanted for you. They have been in this ritual. They are tried to project all their guilt onto you. Okay? So, you unfortunately were used, Benny, not right now, as a sacred initiation through a ritual for them to gain off you. Okay? And they're trying to manifest off your strength. You know, it's just harvest off your strength, your energy. Benny, go on. Hold on, guys. Come here. Come here. Come on. You're not going to sit and bark. Go. Bye-bye. You go. Grandma's busy. Go on. Okay. Oh, this one, we got to see what. Oh, shoulders. Ooh. So when they attack your shoulders, just like your back, that's about your foundation. That's about feeling like you're carrying the world on your shoulders. You having to carry the burdens for all these people. So that was another thing that was part of this ritual, that you need to take responsibility for all their wrongdoings, not them. Because remember, they're the superior beings. They have superior syndrome. They got a whole community to join in on this, okay? There's authority figures here too that decided to join in on this, that got paid, and none of these people cared one bit about what they were doing to you. And you know what's so sad? These people knew that this was wrong from the get-go. But these people have such envy and jealousy and greed because who you are is so natural and authentic. And just you being you. Sorry, my work phone. So, anyways, these people have been very busy. I'll do one more round here. What else, Spirit? What else have they done to this divine femme? All right, foot. They're stuck in that. And in reverse, stomach. Oh, this is a favorite one of these people. Okay? Okay? So somebody here, I just heard somebody in your family suffers from ulcers on a regular basis. You also have somebody else in your family that also has, oh, it just, I can't, hernias. Okay? That's another thing. And their hernias are not in their groin. Their hernias are in their stomach. Okay? So they've been trying to put all this on you. Foot. Once again, just like your ankle, this is about your stability, your balance. But when people want to do spell work and use the foot, this is about them making you walk away from your passion, your journey. This is you walking away and dropping everything and disappearing. So that's what they've been projecting on you, okay? It's also, like I said, your balance, your stability. The foot is about you standing up for yourself in your personal power. It's about your journey. And this is about you moving up, and they can see you doing this, so they're trying to stop this, okay? So they're stuck. That didn't work. That didn't work. And then this is really bad for a couple of them out there, okay? So besides heart attacks and strokes going on here, hernias, stomach ulcers, okay? The stomach is about assimilation. It's about breakdown. It's about, you know, your digestive system, gut. So somebody here they got some real bad digestive stuff going on. Somebody's got diarrhea wherever they go, whenever they eat, they got to run to the bathroom. Okay. Also the stomach is about you're a powerhouse. Okay. And you fulfill yourself. You don't need a bunch of other people to fulfill you. You fulfill yourself. This is annoying to them because these people, when they have to be alone, they hate themselves. That's why people that have to stay in big groups that can't be alone, it's because they're horrible people. And when they are alone, the guilt sets in. The bad things that they did to you also surfaces and they can't handle it. So they got to be around people that constantly tell them, it's okay that we did that to that person. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry. We did the right thing. We had to do that. We had to do that. It was for the best interest of that person and the group. You know, the group. Okay? It's all in reverse. These people are screwed. I love these cards. These cards are so cool. I'm so glad I ordered these. All right. Let's see. Okay, we'll have some fun with the Omega deck for a few minutes, and then we'll move on to messages. We got a bully here. We got a bully at the bottom. We got a bully. On the top, they're bisexual. This bully is bisexual, okay? Spirit wants you to rest, okay? It's okay if you... Okay, there's another thing here, too. Right now, a bunch of us are going through a new transition, a new ascension, okay? If you need to sleep, by all means, sleep, okay? If you need to put yourself in timeout, do it. Find something. Even if you get tired, because they're sending a lot of energy towards you to make you so you feel real lackadaisical. You're fatigued. Push that energy away and use that, transmute that energy, and go take a power nap, okay? It's okay. I love to color. I will sit down, put a movie on, and I'll sit in my bed and with my doggies, and I will sit and I will color, okay? I was thinking the other day, my grandma and I, she used to, you have to be old to remember this, but there used to be, it was, I can't think of the right name of it, but I'm going to get me one, but they're rugs, and that you had a hook and yarn. Anyways, it was so funny the other day because I was thinking about her and all the things that she used to love to do and the things that she and I used to do together. She's one of the most creative people. And that was one of the things. And I remember she bought me one and we sat and did it one summer. Anyways, I'm going to get me one of those and I'm going to do me something like that too. So we got a thief here that was a part of helping steal your abundance, okay? There's a thief here that was part of stealing your abundance. This thief is a sexual deviant, okay? I just heard, I don't even know what this means. They're a trisexual. I don't even know what that is. They're a trisexual. They got someone pregnant too. Yeah, they got someone pregnant. And they don't even like this person they got pregnant. Oh, I know there's a Virgo out here. That's a trisexual, bisexual, sexual deviant. Loves the strippers. Well, he'll do anything. He don't care. He'll do animals. He'll do children. He's disgusting. Anyways, he got a stripper pregnant. Man, you need to be proud of that one, right? You got a stripper pregnant. Woohoo! He needs the bell. All right. It's a Taurus. This thief I'm talking to, they just told me it's a Taurus. But I am correct about that Virgo I was just talking about. But yeah, this person we're talking about right here is a Taurus. They got someone pregnant. They're a thief. They're a trisexual, bisexual. They're abusive. They're a fake emperor. They're way into sex magic, man. They think they're so powerful. Yeah, I've said so many times, there's no power in the asshole. I don't know why people don't get it, but whatever. All right. Pump and dump. Pump and dump. God. Sudden changes for this Taurus. Okay? This person helps steal your abundance. Okay? Oh, yeah. Oh, you're a hard worker, collective. Okay? And this person's a really hard worker being a thief and a trisexual, bisexual. I can't say what they just told me. Okay. They have a child or children. And one of the people, they've gotten several people pregnant over the years. But there's a cancer, a karmic cancer. Okay? Yeah. A karmic cancer that they got pregnant. Oh, boy. Oh, this karmic cancer that they got pregnant, okay, they are getting exposed for the sexual trauma that they also participate into people. This person's also a liar. So these people, oh, this is disgusting. They harm and hurt children. That's all I'm going to say, okay? Yeah, they're going to jail. This Taurus and this Cancer. They're going to jail. Okay? I keep hearing there's a female police officer out here too. Fake Emperor. Okay? Whoa. Oh, this person. They like the booga sugar. So they don't get burned out. Okay? They got nothing but bad luck. Unemployed. Bottom of the deck belongs to the streets. Devil in disguise. Ooh, they're telling me, and I've never heard of this, but I guess this is a thing. There's a group here that these people belong to a group of sexual deviants. Okay. Oh Jesus, it's a pedophile ring. Anyways, I guess they roll joints. So they roll their joints and then they cover them in cocaine. Wow, these are super freaks. Super freak, yeah. These people are stuck. They're untrustworthy. People are finding this out. They're not going to be able to get out of this. But remember, they're going to jail. We saw the jail card. They're going to jail. Just keep hearing super freaky. Nah, 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 nah. That song. Self-control. They're going to learn self-control, Spirit just said. They're going to learn self-control while they're in jail. Yep, narcissist. You're intuitive. You know this is going on. Collective. These people are cold-hearted. Bottom of the deck. Again, devil in disguise. On the down low. And there's the pregnancy. Okay, what else? Here's the bully. We know this Taurus is a bully. Okay? This Taurus is definitely a bully. I'm sure the Cancer's a bully too. Bullies love each other. They get off on that. Because you know what these people do? They energy harvest off of each other. They just drain the hell out of each other. And what they don't realize when they're doing these disgusting sexual rituals, they're draining the shit out of each other. And they're just pumping and dumping each other's karma into each other. That's all it is. They have no boundaries. No boundaries. No boundaries. None whatsoever. Yeah, they're stuck in heartbreak. I bet. They're going to jail. STDs. Oh, and so I picked this up the other day too. I bet it could be connected here, but there is a sick and twisted feminine out here. She's karmic as all can be. She's got HIV. Okay? And whoever the dude is that she's with, he's got HIV. She's pregnant. So, do you know how sad that is for that poor baby? That baby's going to be born with HIV. They don't give a shit. They're running around infecting more people. There's a whole group of people out here that are running around infecting people, and they are not stopping. It is a crime to do that. And why would you? I don't get this. I don't understand it. I never will. On the down low. Devil in disguise. All right, one last round through this deck. Abusive. People are abusive. Remember, they harm and hurt children. Weak. Yeah, you have to be a weak individual to do this kind of shit. Disgusting. No money coming in for them. They're now in self-doubt, which they wanted for you. Remember, they stole from you. Fallen flame. This is a twin flame in reverse. Dirty dick syndrome. Yeah. Legal matters in reverse. They are in so much trouble. They are in so much trouble. When this comes out like this means they went to court and they lied on you. And they had several people join them. It's all exposed. You, like me, probably have never been able to go to one court hearing because nobody ever contacted you. There's a divine masculine here this has happened to. They said you need to rest. Okay? Got a devil in disguise around you, divine masculine. And one of these people is pregnant. So this could be the devil around you, divine masculine, and this could be a divine masculine story. Put it where it fits, whoever's story it is, okay? Well, there you have it. Divine masculine. We have some really good divine masculines out here that have really had some horrible things happen to them that didn't deserve it. It's not always divine feminines that this happens to. There's a lot of men that get targeted. It's just like, you know, like people have everybody wants to put pedophilia on masculines. There's so many feminines out here that are pedophiles. There's so many serial killers out here that are females. I get so sick of everything get put on the masculine energy. That's not the way it is. It's just they get away with it better because it seems much more believable if it's a man doing it. All right. Somebody calls somebody Love Bug. Somebody's name is Haley. Whoop. All right. That one. Someone's name is Ben. Victoria. Bethany keeps coming out. Something I keep hearing Bethlehem. Something, I don't know what that's about. Anyways, McClure. Okay. Someone's from Ontario, Canada. Someone's name's Elijah. Melissa. Someone's last name is Wagner. Ooh. By the end of the day today, somebody's going to be calling 911, they just told me. Someone's name is Lillian, Gavin, Ashlyn, Ashley, Nicole, Augustus. Someone's name is Angus. Someone's name is Lily. Here comes that Rebecca again. I don't know what the deal is with this Rebecca person, okay? Someone's name is Cecil. Someone's name is Juliet. Someone's name is Damon, Dameron, Felicia, Freddie, Franklin. Someone's name is Lynn, but it's not L-Y-N-N. It's like L-I-N-N, okay? Someone's last name is Jeffries, Jackson, Timothy, Thomas, Burke, Billy, Tim. There's a crooked DA, that's for sure. That keeps coming up. Oh, there's some messages in the names. All right. Oh, someone's name is Sterling. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Solace. Top, bottom, top, Bill. Okay. All right. Somebody loves to play tennis. Okay. Somebody loves to play tennis. All right, we'll do a couple names. Sudan. I don't say it right. Sudan, that's for somebody. Somebody's from Sudan. Sandra. Melinda. Someone's name is Oakley. Terry. Sal. Cynthia. Charlotte. Someone's last name is Simmons. Goodman. Someone's name is Drake. Gloria. Knotts. Story. Thurman. Someone's last name is Truman. Colette. Someone's name is Colton. All right, here's some messages in here that are really important because they're in with the names. Be the leader your family needs. Someone's health is declining. Your family has used some of your inheritance to keep people quiet. So hush money. My family's done a ton of that. angels. And you know, it's funny how these people that took the money, they think that's not a crime, that they took money to be quiet. You people are triple fucked. Melissa, Steve, Tim, they all took money to be quiet, were my situation. Danes, Bellamy, Anthony, Joshua, Bud, Alec, someone's name is Allison, Artemis, Evans. Oh, you took money to be quiet. Damien, you also took money to lie on me in court. That's going to come to roost, especially when I tell my story about what you did to my truck. Ronnie, Melissa, Robert, Gardner, Vanderbilt, George, Giorgio, Croy, Coy, Bryson, Gavin, Victoria. Well, since his name came up, got to get back to that. I'll tell that story in a minute. Okay, let's get, someone's favorite color is green, and they did a bunch of deception behind your back. Someone lives somewhere, either like in condos, duplexes, or apartments. Somebody paid somebody to contaminate your water. Okay? Someone loves fast food. Somebody likes sloppy seconds. Somebody's getting blackmailed. Somebody's a bus driver. Okay? Somebody works at a ski resort. A bunch of your, some people in your family basically hired your cousins to gang stalk you. Okay? They all thought that was funny. They didn't think that was a crime. Well, they're going to be going to jail for that one. Gang stalking is a crime. Yes, it is. Some people can spend 5 years in jail for gang stalking. So, if people think it's funny, you might want to think about that again. Okay? Somebody loves country music. Someone loves R&B. Somebody out here is trying to be an upcoming rapper. There was a government contract taken out on you. Put you in a government program that you were not aware of. You know, I don't know how people think that this is funny, that our families can basically sell us. People are sick and twisted. You know what they don't understand? Is when they're doing this to you guys, they have children, most of them. They're setting up their children for nothing but bad things to happen to them, because it trickles down through your lineage line. So you people might want to think about that when you're sitting out here trying to hurt your family members and you have children. Just because this hasn't hit, and you guys have been enjoying watching it hit the person you're targeting and their children, it may take a couple of years, but this is a boomerang effect. It will come back, and your children will now spend the rest of their lives dealing with your karma that you created. Good cops watching. We had this yesterday. Thank God. Bottom. Exposed fake marriage for money. So I know the person that did this to me, I know my family was trying to get them out of the country or get them hidden somewhere using my money once again. It's not going to work. Feds already know your plan. Keep hearing that song, Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. Dirty deeds done dirt cheap. Somebody's studying you. They think that if they study you, they'll be able to come in and they're going to be able to, you know, basically convince you that what you think is not real, and to give them another chance, because all this person's going to do, end your life. Okay? I keep hearing rip, rip, rip. R.I.P. rip. They say don't let this person near you. All right. It's quite a few messages. Now, one more round. Somebody needs to study about Cleopatra. Somebody has a direct lineage line to Cleopatra. Okay? Collective, bottom of the... Oh, here, hold on. They say one more round. All right, one more round, one more round. You're the real deal, though. That's what they hate. You're a loyal individual, and you're the real deal. Somebody's going to try to bring a ring in, so just know they're going to try to bring a ring in and convince you that, yeah, we can do this together, you and me, against the world, against everybody. Don't even buy it. Okay, that's plenty. Plenty. Okay, on the bottom, we got New Mexico. Somebody bought a timeshare for some of you in New Mexico with your money. Yep. You're dating a womb raider. Be careful. Be careful. All right. We got a lot to get through here. Kind of went crazy there. Spirit wants these messages out, though, okay? And I want you guys to get your messages, too. And I want you guys to get the missing pieces to your puzzles. All right. We have manipulation. A couple in your family, okay? The both of you are guilty, and you can't talk your way out of this anytime soon. This is a married couple in your family. For me, this is my brother and his wife. There's also a karmic aunt that got involved and a karmic uncle. So this could be your brother or your sister and their wife. They're both karmics, okay? We got Barbados, Allentown, Georgia. Somebody's a Cancer. Crooked attorney. I know there's a crooked attorney out here in my situation, definitely. Okay? Someone is guarded and closed off to you. Catch Me If You Can, the movie. Watch that. Somebody needs to watch that. You'll get some answers. I don't put these movies in here just because. There's no reason. Bursa. Beauty spells. Your mother is secretly on the down low. You know why I'm laughing? Because mine is. And my dad figured it out. She didn't know. Yeah, he told me. FBI watching. Get off the bitch box. There's a professor. This person subscribed to Scary School and they failed. Never works when you subscribe to Scary School. Okay, you got a CEO and a CFO. Punk ass bitch. Epic failure. She is cheating on her husband. DEA is on it, and a profile behind the scenes pulling the strings. So there's a profiler. Somebody's like a profiler, but the DEA is on it, okay? They know about it. Someone works on a cruise ship, took videos of you and is making money off of them on the dark web. They think that they're going to get away with this. You're not. Every one of you that did this to so many of us, you will not get away with this. You are a sick and twisted piece of dog shit. A widow. My mother made sure this happened to me. In fact, she paid someone to do this to me. And then she laughed her ass off. And then she went and showed it to other people. And she said, oh, look at my daughter. She's a whore. But you didn't bother to tell people you paid someone to do it, did you? Have me poisoned and have me drugged. Funny now, isn't it? You have no idea. I already spoke once. about the legal ramifications for this. And every one of you that watched the video or you had it on your phone, you are legally going to be responsible as well. Some of you will go to jail for at least 5 years. Jewish, you are stronger than you know. You have ancient hidden wisdom sitting dormant within you. It's time to let it out, unleash it. These narcs want you to feel guilty for what they did behind your back. We know this. We know this. They need to think this through. They are pretending that they don't care about you and that they've moved on. They haven't. They haven't. Weak ass bitches, keep it up. Paying peeps to keep their mouth shut. You know, you have to be the most saddest, smallest little individual to be willing to take money knowing people harmed and hurt someone. And you know damn well that person didn't deserve it. You people disgust me on a whole new level. And I will make sure every one of you that got involved will pay. If it takes the rest of my life. You were supposed to be dead by now. Yep, I know this. And they just got a whole new plan together. Apparently, my brother's been showing my picture around, going, who wants to take my sister out? I got plenty of money. I'll give you 100 grand. Want 100 grand to take her out? Here's a picture of her. Sagittarius. So maybe it's a Sagittarius that decided that they want to take the job. And uncle. Well, my brother's an uncle. Haunted from the spell work they did to you. Imagine that. Severe punishment is coming. Your friends and family hate to see you celebrated. A sticky situation is about to blow up in their faces. There's a bus driver involved. I know one of my cousins is a bus driver. The Chinese zodiac sign, the snake, they're in deep shit. Calm before the storm, bitches. Learn the real reason behind the pyramids. Aries. Dirty dog, this Aries. Minnesota. Texas. Oh, did you just take a trip recently to Texas, Nicholas? Chinese zodiac sign, the dog. You are the growth these karmics seek. Idaho Falls. Deer Valley, Utah. Angel number 777, I'm in the flow. Nosy neighbors, being paid. Oh, I'm going to have so much fun when I get to sue every disgusting, filthy little nosy neighbor, because I'm going to. Someone is telling people you are a shit show when they're the shit show. Someone drives a Camaro. Someone's got dark blue eyes. Someone's got dark green eyes. Message, oh, somebody's a massage therapist, but they're doing more than massages, okay? Pocatello, Idaho. Oh, this is a disgusting felon criminal that likes to do videos on the dark web, poison people, drug people. His name is Gary. All right, we're going to go back to this, because this is one of my ex-husbands that decided to go against me in court with my family because I divorced his ass, okay? So, since you thought that was so funny, let's talk about my truck. So, when my car was paid off through our divorce decree, I reached out to him because he's a mechanic. Hydraulics mechanic, diesel mechanic. Supposedly one of the best out there. That's what he does for a living. So, we tried, I thought, to stay friends, right? But it was a show. There was no friendship really there. He was just, gaslighting me, bullshitting me, Just, you know, guess wanting to get information to feed back to my family. I asked him several times if he'd ever been dealing with them. Oh, no, no, no. They hate me. They treated me like shit, blah, blah, blah. They don't like me. They were horrible to me at the end of our marriage, blah, blah, blah. Oh, but funny when you can always buy him with a set of tits or a hooch, okay? He'll take a set of tits and a hooch any day. In fact, he used to tell a story about one of his dad's ex-wives. So it's weird. I bet you didn't let them know, right? When you went into court that you did one of your dad's ex-wives when he was married to her still? When she used to come in, pull her shirt up and flop her tits on the counter and tell you, when you get off work, your dad's out of town. You can come do me and I can't get pregnant. Remember that story? Oh, you told it over and over and over proudly, especially when you got drunk. Okay, so let's move on. Since you're such a good character witness, right? So, I reached out to him because I wanted a truck now. My car was paid off. My car had nothing but problems after problems because people were fucking with it over and over and over. And it was a little SUV, a Ford Edge, and it one thing after another, but people kept doing things to it too. And because it was such a new vehicle, nobody could work on it. My boys couldn't work on it. Nobody could work on it. Always had to go to the dealership. And every time it went to the dealership, it came back with more problems. Just a giant money pit. And I just couldn't afford it. Plus, it was really low to the ground. So if I went, when it snowed, oh my God, the snow piling under it, it'd be all over the place. If you try to take that thing camping, the oil pan where it laid, you'd rip that sucker right off. So anyway, and I've always do better in bigger vehicles, always have. You guys have heard me tell the story about me and car accidents, and which I believe now so many of my car accidents, that was related to the old spell work that my mother loves to do. But anyway, my dad and I had a lot of car accidents. Really strange how both of us had so many car accidents. But she's like, you bad drivers. Oh, okay. As if she's a good driver. But anyway, there's more to all that. There's so much more to my whole life now that I'm finding out. But anyway, I do a lot of yard work and things. And it just always seems like, you need a truck. And I just feel safer and better in bigger vehicles, and I don't wreck them. And so anyway, I told him I wanted a truck. So he says, okay. Called me back, wasn't very long, said, I found you a truck. And he goes, but the deal is you're going to have to swap your car straight across for it, no matter what. I says, okay. Well, where'd you find the truck? He says, my nephew. And his nephew also is a diesel and hydraulics mechanic. And so I says, okay. So he says, Scotty will bring it down from Ogden, take it out, drive it. If you like it, we'll do the swap. All right. So he came down. We went on a ride. I could feel something was rubbing on tire, rim, just something wasn't right. I said something. Oh, no, there's nothing wrong. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. Scotty said the same thing. And I'm like, okay. Well, anyways, we did the swap across. My son and I, we would drive it, and something just wasn't right. Something was not right. Well, my son ended up in a car accident in my truck, which the accident was aimed for me. They didn't know. I guess they thought it would be me that day. Thank God he didn't die. I know it was planned, and I also know somebody was paid and whatever. Nobody's going to ever admit to this. But anyways, so the mechanic, when he had to put my truck back together, said, I need to talk to you. He goes, you're going to need 4 new rims. I said, what are you talking about? He pulled the rim off. He showed me. He goes, somebody dented this rim in, and then they tried to cover it up by sanding it and painting it. He goes, you guys would have died. Well, You're a professional mechanic. You know so much. You're such an expert. Scotty used to drive that from Ogden all the way to West Valley. There's no way he was driving that thing every day that far, because when you would go over about 40, 50 miles, it'd start to shake like crazy. And you could feel it. And every time I bring it up, he'd tell me, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. So you purposely gave me that truck. So either you guys dented that in on purpose, but no matter what, you both knew. You both knew about that rim. But it's okay. I have the rim as evidence. So since you think you're so smart and you went into court and you lied your ass off about me and our marriage and my kids, we're going to see about that. Remember all the times? Remember when you were driving the boat drunk and you hurt all those kids? Remember that? Skylar quit going boating with us because you were always drunk driving the boat. You were never fun camping. It's funny how my family used you because they always made fun of you. They called you the hover. So that was set up on purpose. Even the mechanic said so. That fixed my truck. Said there's no way that if this was a mechanic that sold this truck to you and they were driving it on a regular basis, that they didn't know about this. He goes, and it's even weirder because it was sanded down and painted to be hidden. So the plan, I guess, was to take us out by that. So there you have it, Douglas. So just remember, you guys, I'm sure the judge didn't know about this, right? I'm sure you didn't tell everyone else about this that you ran your mouth off to, right? You guys keep this shit up. Because every one of you that wanted to go talk shit on me. And how's Shalice doing, by the way? Does she go home at lunch still and drink vodka and tequila and then go back to work? Another good character witness. She says, I'm an angry person? Oh, really? Have you spent enough time around her to see what angry really is? And why don't you go ask Clark why they really broke up? So, keep it up, you guys. I don't like doing this, but you all went into court and lied, and I never got to defend myself, so I will be defending myself now. Trying to kill me and my son with my truck in that manner? Did you get a life policy out on me too? I bet you did. I bet you did. And then after the mechanic found it and I brought it up to him, he got all pissed off at me. Then I called my nephew and I left him a message about it. And I wanted to talk to his ass about it. And I told him, you should be the one buying me the new rims. Do you know how much rims cost on a diesel truck? And he wouldn't take one bit of accountability, and he wouldn't call me back either. So you two are guilty motherfuckers. Let's get some more names. Carter, Aaron, Henderson, Eliza. I know I said Eliza earlier. Someone's name is Lola. Lloyd. Someone's name, somebody goes by JD, JR, JT, Julie. Julie keeps coming up a lot, and this Julie that keeps coming up, she likes to go by Jules. Dawn. My grandfather's here. Nagel. Okay. We got messages in here again. Pay attention. You are this person's one of many options, collective. Someone has a C-ray. Interesting. This name just came up. I think he does have a C-ray, and he lives in Bountiful. Karmic couple has AIDS. Woo! We were just talking about this. Someone in the Navy going down. Patrick. He's a cop. And he's connected to my family. And he's helped them do bad shit. Thayer. Luna. Someone is Turkish. Hubei. Rich. Someone's name is Ricardo. Debbie. Rick the Prick. Simon. Woo! We got a Simon from New Zealand too. Weird. And I was saying New Zealand earlier. Caden. Someone's name is Cornelius. Cornell. Ivy. Solomon. Cecilia. Kennedy. We got Angie. Andy. Ned. McGovern. You're not confused. The illusion is your answer. Huh. Imagine what story I just told, right? It's actually not a story. It's facts. It's what happened to me. Guaranteed the judge doesn't know about that story. I bet you didn't tell them that, right? Or the lawyer that paid you? Got you in on this deal? Get ready for a rapid reaction. Scottish. Someone's from Seattle, Washington. Yemen. I just heard someone's going to break their femur. Ooh. Restless soul. Whoops. Pay attention. What am I doing there? These all need to go there. Loves to see you down and out. Yep. Autoimmune disease. Let's see. Because you keep pushing forward, you're about to be rewarded, collective. Car accident. What the fuck was I just talking about? Double confirmation. Somebody's going to get in a police chase. Someone loves Sam Cooke. I got lots of music to get up for you guys. I will today start putting music up. Someone's a Mormon. Secret phone recordings about how they were going to take you out. Holy shit. I got Mormons in my family. Crooked brother. Hello, Nicholas. Someone's a sushi chef. Here we go. This is twice. Two different cards on CEO and CFO. Pay attention. Your block is about to be hot. CFO and CEO. Revenge of the Narcs. Someone plays the guitar. Someone's last name is Worthington. Ancient Vietnam. Thailand. Saturday. Something happened last Saturday or is going to this Saturday. Oh, funeral director. Did you guys meet up with the funeral director to pay off about someone that's went into a mortuary and it was all a lie? Oh, did you guys go talk to the funeral director at Cannon Mortuary maybe? Noise campaign. Doing it to you again. These don't even affect us anymore. You guys are idiots with these noise campaigns. We don't care. Collective, watch your back. Okay? Watch your back. You're psychic and you know it and they hate it. They hate it. In order for me to hate you or dislike you, I would have to like you. This is what these people don't understand. Let's read this again. In order for me to hate you or dislike you, I would have to like you. Piano teacher. Canes. Turkey. Remember earlier I said someone was Turkish? There you go. South Korea. Something's about to blow up, collective. Somebody's a freedom writer. Someone's jobless. This person likes to alter documents. Oh, my family's all about altering documents. Ha! It's the Pitchfork crew. You are unforgettable, collective. Planning an explosion to hurt you. You better not do this. This will definitely put the last nail in you people's coffin, and you will definitely never see the light of day. Co-worker sleeping with your ex, smiling in your face. Oh, we know all about this. Gemini. Divine masculine mother is jealous of you, divine feminine. Now, this is so pathetic. Planning on robbing you. Do you now? I don't think this is going to work out for you people either, because I've been talking about this home invasion stuff and kidnapping for quite a while, and it just keeps coming up. You come towards me, you try to enter my home, you will go out in a body bag. That's a guarantee. Planned an electrical outage. Oh, so then they can come in and rob you, huh? Oh, imagine those two cards came out together, collective. So if all of a sudden you have an electrical outage, you know what's coming. Get your gun. Money laundering. Oh, my mother's all about this, and my brother. Oh, yeah, my cousins. That's what those P.O. boxes are for, right, Jerry? Those multiple P.O. boxes you have. You have the gift of gab, collective. God is dismantling this coven, cult, whatever the hell that came up against you. Someone has achieved a lifetime of jackassery. They expose themselves for free. Postal service, someone has been rerouting your mail. No shit. And I can't wait till this person that thinks this shit's funny, they're gonna go away for a long time, because I'm not the only one that they do this to. And just imagine how many crimes Jerry and Nicholas and Mary, you guys are all connected to. Do you have no idea? I already got 2 pages of crimes that you've done to me. 2 full pages. Do you not understand you're never getting out of jail? St. George, Utah. And these people think they can hide if they're doing shit to you in other states and other countries. Now, there's a whole crime unit, you imbeciles, that their whole job is to deal with crimes that are all connected that way. I guess you weren't smart enough to know that, right? Because you're too busy committing crimes. All is fair in love and war. Voodoo doll. Ski instructor. Imagine that. Monticello, California. I got so many asshole cousins and family in California. Ohio. Again, Ohio. There's a lot of shit, you guys, I'm telling you, going on in Ohio. There's a lot of screwed up courthouses and judges in Ohio. Look them up. I already gave you guys some of the stuff. Air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Utah Jazz. All right, some more names. McGovern. Ned. Andy. Someone's name is Allison. Angie. I believe that's twice on Angie today. Oh, wait. We already went through these, didn't we? Yeah. Sorry. Going backwards. Going backwards. Did we or we did not already go through all these names? Did we? No, we didn't. Okay, some of these are just repeats. All right, sorry. We're going through them again. Angie. Andy. Ned. McGovern. Double on Kennedy. Double on Cecilia. Double on Solomon. Double on Ivy. Cornell. Caden. Simon. Double on those. Rick. Double. Debbie. Double. Rich. Double. Hubei. Double. Luna. Double. Thayer. Double. Patrick. Double. Nagel. Double. Don. Double. Julie. Double. JT. Double. JR. Double. Lloyd and Eliza. Double. Spirit wanted me to run through that again. Henderson. Aaron. Carter. They want all these names ran through again. I don't want to run through all those again. I'm going back here. I don't want to run back through those again. You guys heard them once. They want me to bring up Pocatello again. Okay. Hold on, guys. Okay. Here we go. All right. That's why. Okay. We have Gloria, Goodman, Charlotte, Sal. They're making me say these ones again. Terry, Melinda, Sandra. They want, I guess, a lot of attention put on these again. Alec, Artemis, Damon, Carter, Aaron, Henderson, Victoria, Gavin, Bryson, Coy, Croy, Georgia, George, Vanderbilt, Gardner, Robert, Melissa, Ronnie, Colette, Thurman, Bellamy, Danes, Bud, Joshua, Anthony. Somebody needs to listen to that song by U2, The Joshua Tree. Yeah. Somebody's aunt and somebody's father is involved and coming up against you. Kip, RJ, Stella, Joel, Monique, Coleman, Leaf. Someone calls somebody their angel face. Danny, Arnold. Someone's name is Armand. Rob, Sybil, Aster, Isabella, Stormy. Someone's name is Paula. Someone calls somebody their princess. Stuart. Someone's name is Kiara. Worthen. Joel. Someone's last name is Banks. Quincy. Farah. Lindbergh. Lance. Quentin. Amanda. Someone's last name is Harding. Larson. O-N. Ike. Becky. Someone threw you under the bus, collective. Your mother had your father taken out. My mother did this. Twin Ray. You're the fuel to your twin rays fire, collective. The CIA's involved. The NSA's involved. Protect your energy. These people are sinister. Cashing checks in your name. A Pisces. Oh, imagine that. Huh. Having fun doing that, Sherry? Regretting screwing you over. There's an orthopedic specialist. They're a Klingon. Someone works at a strip club. Oh, remember me talking about the stripper that got pregnant? Here you have it. Your Father is watching over you from the other side. It's not over when you lose it, over when you quit or you give up. It's not over. Okay? Don't lose it. Don't give up. Libra, don't give up. We got someone here selling dick for the devil. That's a biker. Oh, how's it going, Lambo? Someone asked a question before this started or had a question in their head. The answer is no. Hidden cameras in your house. Do you know how much trouble these people are going to get in for this shit here? Because it was never warranted. My family has done this to me. They've hacked me. They've also had my phones tapped. And none of it was warranted. None of it at all. The judge just did it because they wanted to hear everything I was saying and the lawyers and my family so then they could go ahead and do a plan against everything I was doing and always know where I wasn't going. Do you know how sick and twisted you people are? And do you know how corrupt this is when how much money it costs to do this and for a judge to illegally do this when there was no reason, the only reason you can be tapping someone's phone lines and shit is when they are committing crimes. You people are triple fucked. You're a bunch of blame shifting assholes. Immature as hell. China. Someone is studying you to come take advantage of you. Talked about this earlier. Florence, Italy. Energy weapons being used on you. Yeah, had this done too. Pieces of shit. Now these people are getting blackmailed that did this. Yeah, because you know what? You can't do that either. You can't be doing that either. You know how much money that costs too? You know what some of you don't realize? That you did this bullshit? When the right authority figures find this out, you will be charged, you will go to jail. But you got to remember how much money it costs to do this to a civilian. These types of things are supposed to be used for people that are actually really, really, really bad people and do really, really bad things. Energy weapons should be used where war is concerned, not on civilians. Fucktards. Collective, you're on a new timeline. Remember I said earlier someone likes R&B? They do. However, this person's bipolar. Someone's blowing you off. Something about Tuesday tomorrow, or maybe someone's going to blow you off tomorrow. Okay? Remember, they like sloppy seconds, so let them blow you off. He didn't realize he was helping her persecute you. Really? Yeah, you did. Don't even buy this bullshit, collective. Someone's going to try to come in and tell you this. Well, if you didn't, you got a low, low, low IQ. And stay over there with the sewer maiden where you should be. Okay? Somebody, oh, I was short-sighted. I mean, I didn't really know what's going on. I was being manipulated, you know. She was banging me from the back and I loved it so much. Oh, and she's doing spell work on me. And I'm too big of an idiot to see the trees through the forest. Someone is about to overdose. Don't worry. This person wasn't needed on this earth anyways. They were here to harm and hurt people. A Capricorn. Ah, imagine that. We have a stylist here. Eat more fruits and veggies. Do not weave a web to deceive. You will get caught in that web you weaved. Read the Book of Thomas. Married a con artist. Lot lizard. Someone loves the Giants. Someone's from Oklahoma. Jailbait. Brown hair. Military. Bitch bum. Bum bitch. Loves threesomes. Abusive. Pisces again. And a jeweler. I think jeweler was coming up in yesterday's reading, actually. Eccleston. Wayne. Someone's name is Ahmed. Marcy. Mary. Brandon. Braden, Hector, Jensen Jones, Alicia, Laura, Mandy, Howe, Drake. Someone's last name is Drummond. Bob, Blake, Kiefer. Someone is someone's bugaboo. Zoe kept coming up yesterday too. Here it is again. But yesterday it was spelled differently. Aaron, twice on Aaron. Dameron. Smith, twice on Sandra. Double on Mary. Making fun of you. This person's reckless. Playing on your intuition. We got a C and A here. That's a hot-ass mess. Collective, you're fearless. Somebody's got multiple felonies. This person is hiding from you. Methodist. It will come back in loaves. Okay? Keep giving out positivity. It will come back in loaves. We got a Taurus here. Ooh. Double. 2 cards in a row on Taurus. Cancer. Oh, and remember when I had the mega deck out? All that crazy stuff there? Definitely Taurus and Cancer going to jail. Yeah. Sunday Fun Day. That'll be their last Fun Day Sunday because they got terminal illness going on. Stop looking in the rearview mirror. Go get your backbone and your balls while you can. You are being catfished. Wake up. Oh, yeah, that's another thing. Somebody has been making profiles of many of us and going out there and catfishing people. All's well that ends well. Athena energy. Someone likes the weekend. Sister-in-law, brother-in-law. In on it all. London Heathrow Airport. Zurich Airport. Singapore. Some of you had no idea. You were sold to Project Stargate. Look up Project Bluebeam. Crooked prosecutor. They're all over the place. These are like a dime a dozen. Football coach. Basketball coach. You're going to be set free, collective. We got Sonia. Someone's from Alabama. Boy toy. Impersonating you making porn. I know someone did this to me. You have to be the lowest of the low to do this. You are the bottom feeder of the bottom feeders. You are the sewer maiden of the sewer maidens and the mental midget of the mental midgets. And you're definitely not even smart enough to be the head dingbat. Fraudulent conservatorship. I know this happened to me too. This is going to fuck you people. Winch. Yeah, you're a winch. This is my dad's word. You're a winch, Jerry. Your family has infiltrated people at your work and has paid them behind the scenes. Huh. Sounds to be like a double fuck for you guys. Childhood trauma. They try to play on that shit. Orbs of light. People are holding a grudge against you because of everything that they did to you. Someone's Irish. They have a trifling family. It's all started with your mother. It always has in my life. It's always started with my mother. She's so convincing because she's a shapeshifter. So it's funny how everybody didn't mind you were fucking Frank when he was married to Michelle. But that's okay, right? My dad's best friend? It's okay, right? That you were doing that. Everybody can look past that, huh, Jerry? Cult coven. You're a part of one. Matilda. The last name, Masterson. Mike. Joan. Alta. Margaret. Oh, I can hear you going, You don't have proof about that, really? Really? There was somebody that heard 2 conversations of you and Frank's as he was talking about your beaver, Jerry. How disgusting, you old hag. This is before he died. They know who you are. They were in the house when he was having conversations with you on the phone before going to Bear Lake. And if I need to, when the time comes, I'll make sure they get brought in court to testify against you. Leah, because he was married to Michelle at the time, Jerry. And you want to call me a homewrecker bitch? Seriously? He was my dad's best friend. So, I guess you were screwing him, right? Before you had my dad killed, right? I bet you're out now. Someone named Tori's out. They don't want to deal with this shit anymore. Last name Butterfield. They want me to say Sonia again. Remember, collective, this isn't brain surgery, but apparently it is for these people. Female cousin. Oh, imagine that. I have a whole bunch of these female cousins that they're going to go to jail. And it will be a good day for me. Every one of you deserve it. Racketeering. Huh. Imagine that. Y'all thought you were so smart. Oh, but remember? You're brainiacs, right? A whole lot of good those college educations did you, idiots. Arizona. Oh, imagine that. Alexis. Someone on the West Coast. Brother, sister. Court clerk. This court clerk is in so much trouble. Oh, yes. And this court clerk doesn't have the brains to understand that they've been watched for a long time. Divergent, the movie. Fort Worth, Texas. Austin, Texas. Idaho. Remember, we had Idaho Falls. We had Pocatello, Idaho. Collective, laugh at yourself. This really is all hilarious. What the lengths. Look how important you are. For these people to go to these lengths to do all these things to you. That says how important you are. Because if you weren't, they would have left you alone. There's a movie director here. This person's paranoid now. An activist. Someone's Vietnamese. Turn your pain into purpose. We got a garbage man. Oh, yeah, they'll hire garbage men all the time to get into your garbage because then they'll take something out of your garbage, plant it at a crime they committed, or take your DNA off of it. Head dingbat. Head dingbat. Yeah. They went ahead. Pay the garbage man. Do what I do. Put dog shit in between all your garbage for them. Just put a ton of dog shit or cat shit in between all that garbage. So they want to dig through your garbage? Have at it. That's what I say. Want to dig through my garbage? Go right ahead. Someone loves the Chicago Bulls. Someone is going to express their heartfelt gratitude towards you very soon. Okay? Someone wants to pop up at your house. I would be mindful of that. Putting the last nail in their coffin. All right. Somebody just said, okay, just know, okay. This person that wants to pop up at your house, they were on their side for a while, okay? But now they realize what these people did to you, and they are absolutely disgusted in these people, and they're disgusted in themselves. So they have some kind of information for you that will put the last nail in their coffin, and they want to give this to you. I don't know. The way I feel about this is, if that's true, whatever information you got, you can drop that off at my front door. We don't need to talk. We're not going to be face to face. We're not going to have any conversation. You got information, drop it off at my door so I can give it to the lawyers. Leave it. That's how it'll be. Or you're more than happy to go to the police, not the crooked ones, not the ones that my family hires that's on payroll. You go to the proper authority figures and give the info to them. We got Damien, Connolly, Justin. Never worked for anything since he graduated high school. Nope, he married a trust fund bitch. And he was never even in love with her. But he knew he'd never have to work. Ken, Phillips, Ellison, Faye, Allen. Love yourself first. Tori keeps coming up. Tori's got some issues. Felix. Someone's last name is Fox. Yeah, someone's last name is Fox. Some Shepard, Sheridan, Natasha, Natalie, Clyde, Caroline, and Jay. How's it going, Jaybird? Wow. Are you so happy that you got involved with everything with your sick and twisted sister that's evil? Putting the last nail in their coffin. I love that one. Clout chasers. Jobless. Wisdom of the divine feminine. You have great style, divine femme. Public terrorism. Yeah. Oh, they don't think there's laws against this either for some reason. No. Watch your best friend. Okay? They want to crush you. Someone loves the Salt Lake Real soccer team. Capricorn energy. She's karmic. Bitterness. This person's a bitter bitch towards you, collective. Okay? Remember, putting the last nail once again in their coffin. Okay? And the last thing. Divine feminine, divine masculine. We're going to end this here. These people are nothing but appetizers for you. Remember this. These people are nothing but appetizers for you. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you guys later. Thank you for joining in. It's always a pleasure.